Yo, yo, yo. Hey. Hey, it's all love. I got to first start by saying that. Love, 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 okay? This live stream, we're going to be more, I'm sorry, I already messed up, y'all. More so, this conversation that we're about to have is about to be about religion, spirituality, and mental health. A lot of questions I have for you, but before we get into the questions, if this is your first time joining, my name is Emmanuel with an I. This is Depression Talks. I am a mental health advocate, and I'm very passionate about talking about fun ways to cope with mental health. We openly talk about depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem in this community. And it's Jessica. What is up? It's Jessica. Yo, you made it to another Saturday, okay? I hope that this evening, I believe for you, is going well. So, hey, if this is your first time, I guarantee you, you are not alone when it comes to facing mental health challenges, persevering through that inner dialogue sometimes that tries to demotivate you, right? You're not alone in overcoming those battles. Can I join call? Hey, yes. All right, you can, but just so you know, it's Jessica. I'm going to be sharing some more info. But if you want to join me, because I appreciate you what? Hold on, you in the call right now? Hold on. I just don't know if you'll be able to hear me. Yo, can you hear me? It's Jessica. You're part of the intro of our get together today. All right, well, I hope that you can hear me. Okay, so also, if you are like it's Jessica, joining from somewhere that's outside the US, you are able to join from outside the US by joining the DT Discord. Maybe it's best I stay inside the Discord like this. But that link right there will take you to the Discord that it will be free. You don't have to be charged for any international calling during this time that we have together. If you want to share thoughts about what you're going through, your thoughts about this topic today that we're talking about, you are able to do that. You can share it with other people that do join this live stream while we're here together, so they can hear what you have to say and your voice is heard. How you feel is heard, what you're thinking is heard, etc. Lastly, whoa, wait a minute. I believe that it's Jessica. You just hold on. Can I put you on? There you go. Can you say something again? It's Jessica.
Hello.
Yo, how are you doing?
Yo. I'm alright, thanks. And yourself?
I am very happy that we're chilling, to be honest, and that we're able to talk right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's quite wild. How has your day been going so far?
It's been okay. It's been a pretty chilled Saturday. Didn't go out today, but it's been okay. I hope it could be better. I mean, I'm looking out the window. It could be better. I'm sure that will change in a few days from now.
Hey, that sounds. I like the word chill, like you're relaxing, you know?
How's your day?
My day is going swell. I am staying strong, to be honest. And I'm really happy when I say I'm really happy, I don't say that word without a lot of thought behind it, okay? So I really am happy to be chilling right now, relaxing, able to talk. I've been working really hard throughout the week, so moments like this where we can actually just relax and talk, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I I'm not sure if this is going to be a light subject for some people or it's Jessica. Do you prefer me to say it's Jessica or Jessica? Like, how do you?
You can call me. Okay, so my friends and family call me Jess. Anyone can call me Jessica, of course. I don't mind if you can call me Jess or Jessie if you want. I don't mind.
Okay, all right, okay. So, Jess or Jessie? Okay. Um,
Up to you. It can be either. It can be Jessica, Jess, or Jessie. I don't mind.
I got think. Okay, right on, Jess. Right on, Jess. And that's a cool name, by the way. So, I'm not sure if you're.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. I'm smart. Yes, I'm so hyped right now. But um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I'm not sure if this is going to be a light-hearted subject for some people or a heavy topic. But do you think, Jess, that this is a heavy topic for you or a light topic, in your opinion?
Um,
Maybe not
I
for you,
don't
but
know
yeah.
what topic you're about to mention, but I'm guessing is it to do with depression, anxiety, or I don't know, suicide?
Uh, yes. It's like, do
Fine.
you?
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
fine to talk about that stuff. Engage.
Not wait, really? So like it's good to it feels do you feel like it's a normal conversation that people have that they are comfortable talking about? Because I can talk about mental health a
Sorry,
lot.
sorry. Sorry. I thought you was meaning with what you said. I thought you meant as in you're questioning me if it's okay. Do you think it's something that you should talk about in the stream? That's what I thought you was referring to.
Got you,
And
got you.
asking me if it's think that's easy to talk about with other people. And what
Ah.
way are you questioning that?
Hey, Jess, I understand what's going on now, okay? I had to be patient
Um,
when I speak so I can hear you talk because there's a slight delay.
um, oh, sorry. Okay, let me just adjust. Can you hear me better now?
Perfectly.
Oh, yeah, there is a kind of delay.
It is. And Euteria joined the live, by the way. And there's no worries at all, Jess.
Hi,
So
Maria.
yeah, Euteria. Yeah. So right now, the question: do you think that many people talk about connecting mental health and religion?
Oh, okay. So in the past, I used to be like a church girl who would, go to church with, their grandmother. I don't do that anymore because I got my reasons, which, okay, do you want to know the reasons or should I just get straight to the answer of your question first? Sorry. Okay. I mean, if you're talking to someone who's religious and you're opening up to them about, your mental health and how you're feeling depressed and that, the person who is, religious and, can be God fearing, it can care. At the same time, they may say you don't need a therapist. Some religious people may say, oh, you just need to, cry out to God and not, go to a therapist because they may not believe in that, but they say therapy is God. But then I disagree with that because yeah, if you're religious and you like to talk to God, then that's good. But I'm sure God, I'm not. All right. What I'm trying to say is, not God, of course, I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm sure God would want the good and would want you to seek help and, seek a therapist or if you have to, go on medication if you really need to, if it's really severe. Makes sense? But there's some people that,
Yeah.
you know, are religious you may of course care and got a genuine heart where they care, but sometimes they may that the only solution is going to God and praying on your knees. And you know, I agree, but I disagree. That's not the only solution. Praying to God is good if you're religious, but if you're depressed, it's good to seek help. Which again, I'm repeating myself. Sure, God would want you to seek help. Furthermore help. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yes, yes. It's I do think that there is a balance between only seeking not seeking after God, but only praying, right? And not doing any action, like not doing anything, like using resources that are also available that could be potentially helpful for
Yeah.
you.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying, Jess. Like that makes sense. Um, that actually is one of the questions. Like, what does what do you think that people mean when they say pray it away, or you can pray it away?
Um, I mean, when I say that there's people out there who genuinely care, who are, religious and God fearing, um, they, even though it's good advice, I mean, one of the good advice is to pray it away. But at the same time, I don't think the person who is giving that advice knows how severe it is. They may think it's, some people who say they're depressed, some people don't understand depression. They may think it's like a 1 day thing where you're feeling down and it just passes, and the next day you're happy again. Some people just don't understand depression. Like, they may think it's something that is like just there for a certain amount of time and it's gone within a few days, but probably don't understand depression or the definition very well. But that's why I feel like they give that one and only of the advice. Whereas with depression, it's something that is like, of course, this year has been depressing for me, and I've been through it. Depression is some. Sorry, how would you define depression in your own words? Sorry, I don't know if I'm making sense properly, because the way I'm explaining it, I don't know if I'm 100% making sense, and I don't want to like give off the wrong. Sorry, does that make sense?
Yes.
I
Sometimes
don't
when
know if I'm explaining it properly. My words might be a little bit mumbo jumbo.
they are mumble jumble to me, they sound clear and concise to myself. Right now, the depression is something that has changed in how many people have an understanding of it. So at first, it was something that many people, it was taboo almost completely. A lot of people didn't talk about it, especially, I would say, especially men. And over time, people now have an understanding that there's different things that you can do that can impact your mental health and improve it. But some people
Mm-hmm.
may not, if they don't have someone in their life that struggles with a mental illness or struggles with depression, anxiety, then they may not have taken the time to also have more awareness about the different ways that there holistically you can cope with depression. Like, you can journal, that could be helpful. You can go for a walk in the park, like that can actually be helpful. So
Yeah.
I'm not. I think Jess, you're not. I think Jess, I'm understanding what you're saying, because I'm not. I don't think you're bashing anyone or using words that are harmful, and you're not saying things that are too difficult to understanding. Like, I think you're being very understandable in what you're saying, and I think it's still good if someone is God fearing, if someone is um, religious or God fearing, then it's there. I wonder. I would. My question to them would be: are there things that they do to cope if they're feeling down, and I'll just wonder what their answer would be sometimes, you know?
I mean, I think something just sparks in my mind. I just remembered something from like 2 years ago. I reunited with a girl that I used to go primary school. Primary school is equivalent in America to elementary school.
Hmm.
Elementary kind of middle school, because you guys have elementary, middle school, and
I
high school,
see.
whereas over here in the UK we have nursery, of course, nursery, primary school, and secondary school. Secondary school is high school. But yeah, I reunited with a girl that I used to go primary school with, and before I met her, I saw on Facebook that she had like a little message. So what are those things called when people open up about stuff? Like a I forgot what's it called again? It begins with a T, I think.
Oh,
What's that? What's it called? When
trauma?
someone like what's that?
Trauma?
Not trauma. It's like a when people, let's say in a video, who say their testimony, yeah, testimony. She had like a little testimony where she, wrote that how she tried to, you know, have a suicide attempt. Then he started going to this church. It was like a Pentecostal kind of church,
Okay.
and yeah, ever since then, she's just been that's her therapy, and that's how she deals with her stuff. That's her coping mechanism of therapy, of going to the church and you know being part of that that community. Make sense?
Yes, yes. So for her going to church, see, she is still taking action. She has to
Yeah.
get ready. She has to prepare. She has to go there. She's not staying at home and not
Mm-hmm.
doing anything. So yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Jess. I'm
Um,
sorry. Yeah, I had to get better at that.
we the church. I'm not really like I believe in God, but I'm not religious like that anymore. I have my reasons because I started overthinking stuff about. I don't want to like put this on anyone who's religious or anything. I don't want to. I really don't want to, you know, say anything that kind of spreads that and puts that in people's minds. I don't know if I should share this. I
Well,
don't want to like, anyone in the chat or yourself. Did I say? Is anyone? I don't want anyone. You know what it is? I care so much. I don't want other people to start thinking, "Oh my God," and then they come off their religion. I don't want to like put any like
okay, okay.
you
How,
know.
how, how about how about this? How about this, Jess? So, I please share what you had to share through typing it into the chat, and then I'm going to uh, leave the call. I'm still going to stay within Discord. I'm going to stay on Discord, but I'm going to leave the call, and I want to hear what you have to say. But maybe that way people can read it and they have a choice whether they want to read it or not. Um, and I have a few other
Okay.
questions I'm going to ask to the rest of DT Nation that I'm very curious about as well. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want me to come back in the call, or should I just? Was this just for now, or
I would
in
say
regards to that?
I would say this one is currently just for now. We're going to be together during this time. So just if you want to chime in on something else and you want to share something else, hey, we're going to be here. Okay? So yeah, yeah.
To be honest, I don't want to go off the call.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I don't really want to. I don't want to leave the call.
Oh, hey, hey. Okay. That's that's quite sweet, to be honest, to hear that. Okay. Um, we're still gonna be here. We're still gonna be here together. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jess. Please share what you have to share, though. I want you to type it out. All right.
Okay. Let me say.
All right. Hey, hey, Jess. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yes, I would definitely like to hear what you had to say. That what may potentially be controversial. Very curious. Kobe, what's up, Kobe? All right. I do have a question for y'all. Meditating. Okay, so spirituality, religion, mental health. Where does meditating and meditation fall for you? You know, it's Jessica says, I could not follow Christian because I was afraid of living in fear going to hell. It was back then. Hmm. Yeah, faith, religion, Christianity. How much do you study? How much do you dive into it yourself? How much do you care to go down that rabbit hole yourself to find out those answers yourself? That is what helps you know your path. Without finding those answers yourself, without trying to look for it yourself, then it can leave you left in confusion about where you stand with any religion, with any faith, any spirituality, any belief. You Terry, I never want to exist, but yet here I am, forced to preach Christ to others, otherwise I would go to hell forever. So, hey, Euteria, I'm glad you shared that. Um, it's I'm glad you shared that. That's not a light thing that you shared. It's not something that I don't feel, but that does affect or can affect self-esteem. That can affect mental health. People go to churches and sometimes are left from certain churches not feeling like they had a good experience, feeling worse at some churches. And people can be afraid to share that experience with others because of stigma, fear. Euteria, being having a fear of, like, sin and what they call sin in the Bible and not doing what's right and going to hell for a number of reasons are questions and fears that are fair to ask. Just trust Jesus, I guess, and you won't end up in hell. At least this is how other Christians will tell me that you will have some change of heart because of the Holy Spirit. I'm going to delete comments. That is completely okay. Emmanuel, check out my previous comments. I'm this time I'm going to kind of flow in a certain order because he says, "Okay, I do have mild autism, and I will admit I am not the sharpest of a lot of areas, but I don't care because all that matters to me is that I at least tried or attended." You know, the Christian faith calls people to preach the message. You guys, somebody like me, I find it very hard because it's one way. I see. Okay. All right. So it's like having an absolute. Okay. So the Christian faith calls people to preach the message of Jesus Christ, and somebody like me, I find it very hard because of my overwhelming anxiety and insecurity. I get picked on, hated, and I get called not smart. I do have mild autism, and will admit I am not the sharpest in a lot of areas, but I don't care because all that matters to me is that I at least tried or attended. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. If man, there are so many ways the name and the word Jesus comes up. I mean, I'm not talking about any. I mean, we just. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just. I think that it coming about naturally is how conversations are supposed to happen. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like you, Teria, you talk about the fear of like there's a duty of spreading the word of Christ. So I wonder if conversations like this is spreading that because you're conversating about it, you're talking about it instead of not talking about it. I think not talking about it at all is not spreading it. Not spreading what you believe, not spreading what you think. And that goes to even things outside of religion. If you hold in a lot of things that you want to talk about, that affects again your mental health. So that's why I'm passionate about understanding how mental health does affect our mentality in certain different areas. Like sports athletes, mental health affects them differently. Um, Doctors affects their mental health differently. Truck drivers, their mental health is affected differently. If each of these areas aren't highlighted, they could become overlooked because how much sleep affects everyone. Don't get me wrong. Though an athlete training for 2 hours, 6 hours a day may need more sleep prioritization. You know what I'm saying? Because of certain muscles. Hey. Yo, excuse me. What's up, Tasha? What's good? How are you doing? Welcome. We out here. We chilling out here. uh, we chilling. As always, we chilling. But we having a conversation about some religion, spirituality, and mental health. If you like to share what you believe, you can. You don't want to share, you won't believe, you can. You're here just for listening. You can. That's what we're here for. Jess shared some thoughts, and it was awesome. And authenticity is all that matters here. So it's all love. Love, 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 love. I love hearing what you have to say. Euteria, I see it as a duty. Even though other Christians say they are saved and say it shouldn't feel like a chore, you'll just be led to do it. So I don't know. I will admit, though, I don't want anyone to go to hell. I feel like I have lots of blood on my hands, other people's blood, if I didn't say anything like I was supposed to. Euteria, is there? I mean, there's. Some people keep things inside and never say things for a lot of reasons. Maybe they don't want to, they're scared to, they fear what will happen if they say something. Some people say things and then what's wild? I felt this way before. You may have never felt this way. Some people say things that is heard by a lot of people that you may not feel you wish was heard by a lot of people. And you're like, how come a lot of people how come that person was seriously, how come this person said this thing that was heard by a lot of people? It's because that person didn't fear saying it. So, if somebody wants to be heard, if you want to be heard, then saying something is a great way to be heard. Those that those that say something are heard, but and that's why I really do my best to destigmatize mental health as much as possible. Anxiety, depression, depression and anxiety are both things that can cause silence. Now, silence is not a bad thing, and that's a whole different conversation. Being, quietness and silence is not a bad thing, but bottling things up, keeping things inside, relationships, work, finances, faith, religion, all those things, those matter. Your experience matters. I think if a person, Tasha says, I think if a person is open to receiving prayer, then it's their choice. You can pray silently for a person even. Prayer. I felt that. Yeah, I keep saying Y'all be saying things I that stump my mind. If a person is open to receiving prayer, if a person is open, that's quite powerful words right there. If a person's open to a conversation, if a person's open to being greeted, yo, what is up, non-existent? How are you doing in this moment? What's good with you? Okay. There's a song by Wide Open, babe. It's called Wide Open by Toby Lou. Wide Open by Toby, that's Tobi Lou, Lou. Some people are closed. Maybe they're just closed to me. Maybe they're closed to maybe just close to me. Some people are closed to a conversation. Some people are closed to a warm embrace. And that's okay. Not everyone is. So prayer is another one of those things where if you have good intentions to help someone else with your prayer, then your intentions are good for the other person. If the other person is not open to that, that's outside of your control. Okay. Tasha says, yeah, it's all about respect. That's just me. Is respect given or earned? That answer has changed throughout my lifetime to today. To today. See, some people, Jess was sharing how some people going to church is coping for them. Non-existent, earned. Dang. See, that's interesting. Somebody was like, you have to give respect to get respect. Earned. Hmm. Ooh, it's a tricky question. Yeah. Yeah. I would say earned. Because giving respect, I mean, hmm. that's tough. Is okay, so being kind is respectful. So respecting someone else, like I respect you, you had to earn that. Yeah, you gotta earn that. You gotta earn it. Tasha, I think everyone deserves baseline respect, but it's definitely hard. Oh, it's definitely earned. Excuse me. I think everyone deserves baseline respect, but it's definitely earned. I feel that. Non existent. In my experience, people often don't respect me initially. However, after interacting with me and seeing how I handle situations, they begin to respect me. Hold on, wait a minute. So you're saying your behavior affected how people around you respected you and treated you. Hmm. What you do influences your environment. Hmm. Everybody's aura when they walk, I'm just sharing some stuff that comes to my mind. So, everybody's aura when they walk is different. Everybody's vibe is different. Everybody's presence, how people feel when they walk into a room is different. My aura is different than yours, so that's why I'm always interested in everyone meeting in person, you know. And respect, I don't know, like, hmm, respect. Respect. I don't know. I guess everybody's voice should be heard. That is a respect that everyone, no matter who they are. So if you have something to say, I'd like to hear it. I give everyone that respect. Everyone deserves that. But oh, I saw it's Jessica said down face. I don't care if people respect me or not. That's probably what it is. I just care to do the right thing. And I think that if people see that, then they can take that as they will. Because I won't stop helping people. So if people respect that, that's just cool. That's all I'm gonna say about respect. Respect. The more you do, the more people will respect you because they know what you're doing and what you stand for. But the less you do, it's hard to know what you stand for. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? What do you like to do? What do you believe in? What do you who do you choose to be in this life today? You know? Uh, yo, absolutely. Respect is something that needs to be earned. People must see your value and how you conduct yourself before they extend respect. It's not merely given because someone is human. Dang, that's deep. That is quite deep. Hmm. What do people respect? Man, I wonder what people do respect nowadays. For men and women, that's a different experience. I have See, I had to. I have a sister, and she's older than me, and women and men experience life differently. Okay, it's just a fact. All right. Um, what both respect, I have no idea. There definitely are overlaps because for men, sometimes they say that's muscles and money and height. I guess muscles, money, and height. Those are the three things that. But I don't know. I don't know. I think that respect is much deeper. It goes further than that. Has to be more than just the exterior. If I have a lot of money and I have a lot of muscles and I have a lot of height, I automatically get respect? Nah. So it's deeper than that. I wish everyone could be respected, but unfortunately, respect often hinges on the value and benefits you provide to others. In a material world, appearance and wealth often carry significant weight. Wait, in the material world, appearance and wealth often carry significant weight. Oh, you be saying, y'all, see, okay, Jess, non-existent. Oh, Anaya. Sometimes you say things more clearly and understandable than it seems. I can't articulate quite as well. I would consider myself a speaker. This is us chilling, hanging out. I'm saying us, and stutter sometimes. But sometimes the words back to back that you say are like, what? So, yeah. Significant weight. Dang, I never thought of it that way. It's like I felt that. Weight. When I think of weight, I think of something tangible. You know, grabbing a dumbbell, like a weight, water or something. Man. Ah, man. Okay. All right. Hmm. Respect. What do you respect from someone else? What comes to your mind? Is it their beliefs? Their daily actions? Like, I respect hard work. Which sounds, that can be vague. I respect discipline. I respect long-term focus. Those aren't easy things to develop. Self-care takes discipline. So muscles, health, discipline is involved. That's what comes to my mind. All right, Tasha. Yo, Tasha says values. Value. All right, Tasha, be easy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Peace. Peace out. He says, "God," she said, "Gotta run at work." Oh, at work. Oh, snap. At work, Tasha. Thank you for joining the live. Oh my gosh. Do your thing. Do your thing. Man, it's Saturday. See, I respect that you are working. I appreciate you. Man, see. Hey, thank you. You. I know, Tasha, you had to go, but thank you for being here, for your likes, for your comments, for watching. Thank you. Because life is going on. This is we talk. This is 100%, man. So I appreciate y'all keeping 100%. Oh man, dude, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get too hyped. Okay, so non-existent none. I respect individuals who are disciplined in their beliefs and principles, as well as those who are straightforward, honest, and consistent. People that don't change up. Is that rare nowadays? But right on, non-existent. I respect individuals who are disciplined in their beliefs and principles, as well as those who are straightforward, honest, and consistent. Man. When you're feeling exhausted, when you made it through your week or you're getting through your week, do you pray? Do you spend time with nature? When the going gets tough, do you take action to improve? How are you feeling? People tend to follow certain patterns in their lives if they have made mistakes in the past, such as dropping relationships or projects, there are likelihood they might do the same to you. People can change. I think how people choose to change is very important. How have you chosen to change? Because non-existent, I'm learning from our conversation we're having right now. How are you choosing to change? Words are one thing. It's Jessica. I want to share something. Please, please, please share. Wait, hold on. I see what you're saying. Hold on. You're saying, are you? Please share. Non-existent. I enjoy the sun, especially praising its beauty during sunrise. Have you ever been to like there's like meetup and there's people that go on walks in the morning, like morning hikes? That sounds like a lot of fun. Fishing, I enjoy fishing. I actually might go fishing today. But okay, so because nature, being in nature, it's a very enjoyable thing. It's true that people can change, but in my experience, few genuinely intend to. Man, that is powerful words. All right, if you are a part of Discord, join the general chat so that way we can all kind of chill, man. We can hang out on during this call together. Now, this is cool. What maybe you're not outside the US and you want to join the Discord and you like to say something, also you can join. um, but it does make sure to help people who are international. So it's Jessica right on. Yeah. Breaking patterns can be challenging. Whoa. Spiritual talks. Hi, Emmanuel. I think it's difficult to change, but if you are willing, you could improve. Mm. Hmm. Actually, hey, you must be willing. Spiritual talks, I agree. And that's where that discipline, that's where it starts to develop. Discipline can begin. Oh, oh, yeah. So if somebody is willing to make that change, if somebody is wants to make that change, that's awesome. It again comes down to the words are awesome. That's the first step. Now it's about the action. You know what I mean? Yo, Jess.
Yes.
Yo, Jess.
Hi.
Yo, what's up?
When I say I'm pissed, I don't mean it in an emotional way. I mean it as in like I had a few glasses, well, just like on my third wine. I just had wine. I'm just chilling. I'm not chilling in a like I'm depressed. I'm gonna drink. Not in that sense. I'm just chilling. I just had something to eat, and I just like chose to have a alcoholic refreshing beverage. I'm a little bit. If I sound like I'm swaying slightly, your face is like saying, sorry.
What? I'll just be chilling. I'm not sure if you watch One Punch Man, but that's pretty much my face.
No, not in that way, not in that way. I mean, it just your expression when I said drink, you know. I was just assuming you're like, oh, here we go. Oh, God, here we go.
Hey, I just what would you like to share? Cause it's you had to when it comes to alcohol, I'm not sure if you know my history with alcohol, but hey.
So did I offend you? I wasn't. That's not my intention. I was only. It's just when I said alcohol, I saw you because I got my phone against the laptop, standing next to the laptop because I'm using Discord on the laptop itself. I saw your expression. I was laughing because he's probably like, oh, here we go. She's been drinking.
I think it sounds like you're having a great time, Jess. Is that what you wanted to share? That you're having a great time chilling together right now?
Not really. Now I'm giggly now. Oh my gosh. Hey, what was I gonna say again?
I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Hey, Jess. Are you relaxed right now? That's a yes. Okay, so all right. So continue to
Yeah, I'm
relax.
just sorry. I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy, so I'm a bit giggly, and I'm kind of a little bit light in a good way. In like it's the opposite of cloud nine when you drink. I know people who like smoke are on cloud nine, but when you're tipsy, drinking in moderate. By the way, I'm drinking. I'm safe. It's a safe amount, but what's the opposite of cloud nine?
Buzzed.
Yeah, I'm feeling very buzzed.
Okay.
I'm like big. But I forgot I was gonna say. Geez. I mean, laughing. See.
All
Oh
right,
my god.
Jess. Hey, continue to enjoy yourself, okay? Hey, Jess, you chilling, and hey, man, I'm not sure how the weather is where you're at. I think Jesse says you're looking outside and it's nice where you're at. Today, I want to go fly a kite. Like I want to do something more outdoors. So it'd be cool if y'all could come to Indianapolis and we can uh we can go fly a kite, and you can. No, we be chilling out there. Hey, that's alright. I don't know. I'm bored. I'll say random, redundant stuff sometimes, but it's Saturday. That's true. Yeah, man. Hey, non-existent speaking facts right there. Yes. I'm like dun dun dun. Spirituality, mental health, religion. It's like depression talks. Depression talks. Yo, I wonder if people know how sometimes people think, oh, a hug, for example, it may not seem like a lot to some people, giving somebody a hug. It may not. But to somebody, it could mean a lot. You never know what a hug could do. You don't. You never know. So, hey, you might try to hug somebody, because this goes to what Tasha was talking about, prayer, right? This goes to, you might have intentions to give somebody a hug that, oh, get away from me. What? A hug? You might be similar to what, it's not Raven. Is it Raven from Teen Titans? You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean that not everybody. Some people might enjoy a hug, like, oh man, like Starfire, like, oh, I really got a hug. You know, you never know. You never know. So depression talks is the platform that like destigmatizing mental health, sharing fun ways, okay, and holistic ways to cope with mental health. Now, you do know that I've had my journey, or if you don't know, I've had my journey with therapists and medications before, and my journey on what that looks like. So, all things surrounding mental health and talking about it, so it's destigmatized. So, people, if they're feeling sad, even maybe more people can understand humor, because I need to understand humor. I've learned to still improve my humor senses. They're terrible. They're like, dry humor is I'm really good at that, but my mind is so serious that people think I'm intense when I'm just, maybe I am. I'm pretty mentally intense. All right. Spiritual talks. I think hugs is really loving. For me, at least, it's much more emotional than kissing. I usually avoid kissing when I'm feeling not good, but a hug, I love it. Oh, snap. Sorry, that's cold. What? That's wild. Everybody's different. Man, everybody's different, bro. Hey, now, what depression talks is not a little robot here, okay, is not a place where I'm saying it's okay to stay down. It's okay to not get back up. That's not what depression talk stands for, man. I'm saying that, man, sometimes we are or may feel down. But it doesn't mean we gotta stay there. We felt good before. We've had a moment where we felt good. We can feel good again. That's what depression talks is. So conquer your things. Overcome your obstacles. Become daily in this moment what you strive to be and do. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. I'm saying that. But during those mental challenging moments, what helps you get through? The more you win those moments, man, you start to become something that you didn't even, you're like, hold up, I'm strong as heck mentally. What? I can do this? Oh, snap. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. No. Y'all thought this was gonna happen. Y'all thought this was gonna happen, did y'all? Yeah. We get hugs out here. We give hugs out here. Oh, snap. Okay. I heard a sound from the computer. We gonna give hugs. Oh. Why did the spiritual guru bring a ladder to meditation class? Because he was trying to climb up the steps. That was my guess. Oh. I'm sorry if I annoyed or made you uncomfortable on the call. I'm thinking about a response. Thank you for joining Discord. Thank you for supporting Depression Talks, Jess. Why did the spiritual guru bring a ladder to a meditation class? To reach a higher vibration. See. I think I that was good. See, that was like clever. I like that one. Is there anything that rhymes with purple? Or anything close? Purple. Please, if anybody has an answer to Euteria's question, please type it in the chat. Is there anything that rhymes with purple or anything close? Turtle. Purple turtle. That's oh, circle. Yeah, hey, that's not bad. Yeah. It's Jessica. It says, Dang says, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Man, right back at you. Seriously, enjoy your Saturday. Thank you for chilling here. You know? Yeah, things have been, man. I wonder how things have been with you. My journey constantly improves, constantly is treacherous, but sometimes maybe I'm not sure how you're living your life. I wonder how people are living their life because religion, spirituality, faith, hope, those things are definitely helpful on the path to trying to achieve your own goals and trying to love yourself in this world. Could you repeat the question about spirituality? Do you still cope living with your beliefs? So, what your beliefs are, do you still cope? Euteria. I know you didn't say the punchline yet, but this is so on the nose of the topic of this get together. How does Moses like his coffee? He brews it. It's like I should not laugh. it's like a it's like a deep laugh that I can't help. I can't help. Yeah, but it's right. It's like dad jokes type stuff. I don't know. Oh man, man, yeah. Ah, comedians and stuff. They are. It's a skill to be able to help people. Like humor, turning humor into more of a skill is, yeah, yeah. I am not a comedian whatsoever. Hmm. So those were actually the main questions that I had. Do you still cope living with your beliefs? What does pray it away mean? And then meditating, like where does meditating fall upon religion, spirituality, and mental health? Um, yeah, because I can go on such a long dialogue, but it'd be so one-sided, and I'm not sure if I really want that. If you actually want that, but I don't think it'll be about religion, spiritual. Well, it would be, but it'd be about something else. I have tried meditation in the last. I've tried meditation in the past, but if you're not mentally healthy, it's a little difficult. I don't like the usual meditation of sitting alone, but I usually did other type of meditation. Man, you tried it, spiritual talks, and you tried different types of meditation. You didn't stick to just one. Mm. What are your beliefs, Emmanuel? Meditation can pose challenges for people dealing with depression. It's especially difficult to maintain beliefs when experiencing depression. What are my beliefs? I believe I'm going to share a moment of growth. I can't care, but I do think that talking about this is something that could cause a lot of people to have a new perspective of me. But which is a good thing because I grow every day. So, hey, what do I believe? I believe that Jesus is the GOAT. All right, he's the GOAT, and I believe that kindness and love are so helpful, so like helpful, and shouldn't be a favoritism type thing. Like I'll only be kind to a certain group of people, a certain, like, loving others. Um, I've studied a lot. I've studied a lot of different religions. I love talking about faith. I love talking about different religions. I love hearing from people who are. I used to be an agnostic theist, so people who are atheists, people who are, man, who claim that who say that they're Christians. I didn't, Jesus is the GOAT. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I can go into more of my belief about that, but and I do read the Word, so I will say that. But as you know, and if you don't know by now, man, I love literally talking to every single person. My friends know this about me. My family knows this about me. And that's a weird thing for others, but yeah, I love it. So, yeah. So, like, man, yeah, man. So yeah, I used to be the first thing I would say I was for all up to adulthood is agnostic theist. Okay, agnostic theist. I did like physical exercise. Whoa. Spiritual talks. I did like physical exercise, meditation, also going out with friends, listening to music. Those things that you just shared to me, I hope that people understand that helps mental health. Like, I'm almost upset that it's like I want more people to understand, like Spiritual Talks just said. I did like physical exercise, meditation, also going out with friends, and listening to music. Meditation can be challenging if you deal with depression and anxiety, but it's also facing that challenge that can help the depression and anxiety. It kind of like I'm going to butcher this quote, but it's kind of like there's ways it's better to work your way through it than to try to figure your way around it. Okay, oh, okay, hold on, okay, sorry. Ironically, Jesus taught me about separating sheep on his right and goats. Ironically, Jesus taught about separating sheep on his right and goats on his left. Sorry, that's pretty cool. But I do agree, Jesus is awesome. That's thoughtful of you, Emmanuel. Have you ever found solace in talking to Jesus about your problems? Did it bring you comfort? I hope this isn't too personal. See, and that's cool. Nothing too Hey, man, hey, I can answer you. I'm not a believe, but Jesus is good, true. Faith is beautiful and powerful. Have you ever found spiritual talks? I'll make sure you understood what you just said. I'm not a believe, but Jesus is goat true. Faith is beautiful and powerful. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for taking the time to type that and share that. Thank you. Non-existent. Have you ever found solace in talking to Jesus about your problems? I have, and I have not before. Did it bring you comfort? Yes. Yes. There have been times where my physical health, my emotional, mental, and financial health was all depleted. But my spiritual health was not. It was the only thing that was intact. There'd be times where I was not all there. And I made it through. There's also been times where I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why hasn't this happened yet? And why has this happened to me? And why am I going through this? Now, why has this happened to me isn't something that often goes through my mind, because usually I'm like, I kind of figure out why. Okay, like this happens to me because most likely this or this, because the why is so important to me. So, all in all, me finding out whys and answering the question about whys myself is kind of like the first thing that helps me better trust when I do pray. And even still, sometimes I'm like, man, this is hard. You know what I mean? Like this is very difficult. So it's I'm not a person that will say to you, every time I pray, I feel better. Every time I pray, I'm okay. That's not how I feel. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel as a Christian, as your belief, man, I think that's awesome. That's personally not me. It takes sometimes a prayer and walking around, deep breaths, and a lot of things I share here that help me. There was a time I didn't know how to do these things. I didn't know what to do to try to feel better. I just didn't feel good and didn't know how to feel better. So I'm glad I'm able to articulate those things now and help others today when I wasn't able to be, Yep. So yes, most definitely yes, even though there's times it's tough. My beliefs are complex and evolving over time. I believe in a personal relationship with God. Understand that God can manifest in both personal and impersonal forms. Personally, I feel more connected to the personal forms, which can take on multiple manifestations. Sorry if it sounds complex. I'm devoted to certain diets whom I love, or deities who I love and feel close to, though sometimes I get angry with them. My relationship with them is deeply personal. Every belief, every faith is personal. If there's a faith out there that isn't about that personal connection that you have, obviously there's community. But if it ultimately isn't about the relationship that you directly have, even atheists, now I could be wrong about this. Now, if somebody's an atheist, please correct me. Isn't that your personal belief? So, yeah, it's okay that it is deeply personal. It must be. Oh yeah. And by the way, happy belated birthday, non-existent. I know you said I don't have to wish it, but I wanted to say. Yo, Laura May's 30th. What's good? How you doing? Um, we're talking about religion, spirituality, and mental health today. Man, I'll talk about this, man. This is yeah. Oh, Lord May says, "Oh dear, I know this." Yeah. Spiritual talks. I think to believe and pray create devotion. My family is from Ethiopia, Africa, and they are all prayers. Religion in my country is strong and very common, and I can film their devotion, and it's helpful. Whoa. Okay. Spiritual talks. And seeing that has to be a powerful sight. Hmm. Hmm. Man, that's yeah, that's gonna have me that's gonna have me thinking for a while. Hmm. We have a choice. Everybody has a choice. How they live during these during their life. People are different. I'm not sure what age you are, okay? Some people might be in their teens, their early 20s, their 30s. You might be in your 40s. Could be in your 60s. I don't believe there's anybody in their 70s. If you are in your 70s, then of course, what's up? Respectfully, of course. We're all facing our personal challenges. So, seeing how people attack those personal challenges can help you and it can help me. Spiritual talks, hearing that and knowing that, seeing that devotion in Ethiopia from your family members and hearing how that is helpful for you. It's uplifting to hear that for me. Thank you. Yeah. She grew up in church. People who are religious can exhibit both great goodness and significant flaws. They are human too. The issue isn't with Christ, Moses, Muhammad, Buddha, or Krishna. They all delivered profound messages. It lies with some followers who view religion primarily as a means to gain personal benefits. Hey. If we were in a room right now and we had like a circle of chairs, and we had 50 people, 50 people, it'd be so awesome to hear everyone's perspective on what non-existent just said. Oh, I'll just be sitting there like this. But if I do that right now, we're just gonna be chilling here, like, it may seem like I don't have something to say, but really I am not a person that's just going to do a need. I'm not going to just respond to, like, I actually think about what you're saying. If something else is on your mind from what someone else shares, again, share it here. I'll read it out loud, and if you don't want me to read it, just put don't read this. But man, that was powerful. That was something. Excuse me. I cannot commit to praying, but once in a time, I like thinking about God and make me feel good for a moment, even if it's maybe not true that God exists. Words, bro. Even if it's maybe not true that God exists. Maybe not true. Man, human experience is interesting, isn't it? Ah, man. What's up, Xynosphere? Welcome to the live, yo. Man, I messed up already. Hey, Xynosphere, this ain't live. This not live. Right now, we're actually just hanging out. We're having a conversation. So, what's up? Bro, I'm so hyped. Bro, did you hear what non-existent just said, bro? Man. Xynosphere. Oh, I see. Yeah. What's up, Xyno? Xynosphere. I mean, when you smile, the whole world around me lights up with joy. Hey, we are out here. I appreciate you joining and sharing and listening. Okay? I appreciate yeah, every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Yes. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Nah, man. I be keeping it 100, bro, with you. I don't be holding back. I don't hold back. Life does not hold back from us. We're going to face challenges. It doesn't mean we won't overcome them. It does not mean that. Sometimes you might pray through it. Sometimes you might, if you read the Bible, that might help you. If you go to church, that might help you. Sometimes meditating. Hey, even for some people, they just said that for some people, meditating is not helpful for them because they deal with depression. So I hope this conversation that we're having, again, that you're taking away from it for yourself in a way that is best for you to get through your personal, okay, challenges. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are. Yeah, man, for how long do you meditate? Let's meditate. We can meditate right now. Let's meditate right now. I don't mind. We can meditate. I can meditate right now, and my body will naturally stop when it's ready to stop. And if you want to meditate with me, you can. What I'm going to do is, I actually am certified in yoga instruction, but I haven't stopped. I haven't continued to practice. But I am yoga certified. But I will meditate. I'm also Mat Pilates instructor certified. So I'm going to use the more of a breathing and Mat Pilates to meditate in this moment. How long do I normally meditate for? I don't sometimes sit still when I meditate. I can I deep breathe. I do constant breathing. Okay, I deep breathe. I constant breathe. That's two different techniques. And I pace walk, which sometimes it's because I'm nervous and anxious, and sometimes it's because it helps me process my thoughts. So since I can't walk right now without moving this camera and allowing, having you come with me on this walk, I will breathe with you. Okay? I'll answer questions if you have more questions. All right, here we go. So first, I'm sitting down in a comfortable position. My hands are on my knees, palms facing upward, chest is a little up, okay? Chin is parallel to the floor. Now you don't have to get in this position yourself. You can be laying on your back on the ground. You can lay on your back on your bed. You just get comfortable. You can close your eyes or keep them open. The most important thing is just your breath. Breathing in through your nose. And exhaling out of your mouth. Now I'm about to breathe right back in through my nose. My inhales and exhales are pretty long now because I've been training for a long time. I have pretty good stamina, I would say. And Zino, I believe you asked me that question, or unless it was non-existent. It's non-existent that asked that. I'm going to do a constant breath. So that was like 3 constant breaths in a row without inhaling through my mouth. So that's 2 different techniques. My body feels lighter. My mind feels kind of like very mellowed out. That's the best way I can put it. Just from doing that, I'm not sure how long that was. That was like 4 minutes. That was like 3 minutes. So if you joined me during that, I hope that helped you relax. If that was uncomfortable for you, that is okay. It can be uncomfortable meditating, but over time with continuous minute a day, or not, well, a minute a day, doing it a minute a day can break from not doing any meditation to then starting a discipline that will help you do deep breathing exercises while you're walking at the mall, or without your eyes needing to be closed and you're still able to relax, or practicing constant breathing while you're driving. Well, not while you're driving, but make sure you're doing it safely. So that way you're able to breathe and calm yourself down if you're feeling anxious or depressed. Maybe when I'm finally home by myself, I could try. I feel like I'm barely my own person with family in the same room. There's Have you ever seen a video of a monk? Now I'm using this extreme, but in Buddhism, a lot of monks practice meditation. Have you ever seen a monk meditate in a busy area? That had to have taken a lot of practice. So that first step of just doing something that's easy for you. So maybe it's, all right, I'm going to take one deep breath in my nose and one exhale out of my lungs, out of my mouth. I did it. I did one deep breath. That right there is a win. That right there can already help your breath patterns more than the short inhale and exhale that normally have pranayama. Right. So the short, right, so you understand spiritual talks. Good type of meditation. Have you tried pranayama? So that was more pranayama. Or Sadhguru's meditation. I have done Sadhguru's, but that's not what I've practiced being able to instruct. For 4 days continuously. Whoa, once meditate for 4 days continuously, thinking in profound thing is also meditating. It lifts my energy. Meditation. That's dope. Nose breathing, I'm trying to do. Yeah, there's like a breathing there's a breathing technique you can do. Where you first inhale through one nose or both nostrils, and you exhale holding your left nostril. Then you inhale back through the same nostril. And now you exhale out of the other nostril. And repeat that process. Like there's different breathing things that you can do right now that will help you. Holistic ways to cope with mental health is real. That's what this channel represents. It's been hard over these past it's gonna be 7 years in October, being able to like how do I concisely, clearly say what I'm doing to you who have been supporting me, who have been fighting in this journey of life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've already done it, but man, longboarding, fishing, canoeing, kayaking, going bowling. We can play, I'm not sure if you play this or not, ping pong if you want to, table tennis. We can play that if you like. It's so helpful for mental health. Are you stressed? Has this week been stressful? Have you been depressed lately? Feeling anxious? Man, you have? I suggest, if you can, get a foam roller. Go against the wall like a bear on a tree and get that foam roller on your back. It might help you just a little bit. If you can't get a foam roller, I suggest stretching your hamstrings for 10 seconds. I guarantee you that will help you. 10 seconds, bro. I'm not playing. If it feels like nothing will help, I'm saying that those things may or can. Pick the one that is favorite for yourself. I know y'all are doing it. I see y'all doing it. I hear y'all doing it. I see your comments. I see the victories that you be sharing. I be getting hype. I be getting hype, okay? Man, last thing I'll say on this rant. I be seeing y'all overcome challenges that you thought you couldn't overcome. It's pretty cool. Steps, non-existent steps. Tell them, hey man, yeah man, we out here. We are out here. Something that can, there is something that I kind of believe. I do believe this. Faith without works is dead. If you don't have a faith, I hope you're still working. I hope you're still working. I hope you're still taking action. I know that word is like, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? Are you drinking more water than? Are you drinking enough water today? I'm coming at you right now. All right. Did you go to bed late last night or early last night? Yo, I want you to reach your goals. I want you to have the energy to do the things that you don't feel like doing, but you know will help you get to where you want to go. Is going to church that for you? Is praying that for you? Is meditation that for you? Hey man, what are you doing today? I hope you ooh. Are you listening to music? Okay, man. Let me not. Hey, people are multifaceted. All right. We haven't been jamming to some music. Deep question. Great question. Emmanuel, let me share something real with you. Some people feel uplifted reading the Bible. Others feel the same with the Torah, Quran, or Gita. I hope I said Gita correctly. Do you think it's the book itself or the goodness within them? When you say within them, are you saying the person or the book that brings this feeling? Do you think it's the book itself or the goodness within the person that makes them feel uplifted? Okay. The goodness. That's quite a powerful question. This is why I'm not a politician. Because if I was on stage right now, they'd be like, we expect you to have an answer right now. But you only get a minute, sir. But nah. Talking about something. Talking about the Bible and the Quran and Torah. I think it's both, man. I think it's duality. That passage they read uplifted something in them. Like, no, let me not do that. I'm gonna start rapping. I think that person read the passage and they internalized something within themselves that brought them joy. So, goodness, goodness is a word that I don't know. That's goodness. Yeah. So I think what it is, they read a passage that they that brought them goodness that they internalized for themselves, and now because again, your relationship with the divine is personal. So that's why I say duality. It couldn't just be only the Bible and not the person there, because then all of a sudden the person will never receive that uplifted state. Because, and then without the Bible, so yeah, duality, I would say. You can't understand something if it's not already within you. Don't let me argue with you, man. Hey, argue away, debate away. This is what Depression Talks stands for. I am not always correct, and I'm not always right. I would love to be correct. I don't care about being right. So, yeah, that was my answer. Yep, duality. Duality. It's Jessica says I'm playing GTA 5. You know that means that Jessica is really bro. Jessica is chilling right now, bruh. Woo, bro, we chill. Watch this. That's how I feel about you chilling. Hey, GTA 6. Hey, I have friends that play GTA. I still am on the PS4. I don't have the PS5 yet. And now 2K25 is about to come out, only on the PS5 exclusive and PS4 exclusive. So, yeah, it's yeah. Hey, sorry. Spiritual talks. You practice dancing, bro. Yeah. Please critique it. I appreciate it. Right on. I also practice dubstep. Yo, I love movement control. You saw it? I was trying to say spiritual talks. The dance was able to be understood and communicated through the screen. That really does mean a lot. So hearing you say that, right on. And you said you also practice dubstep movement? Oh man. Dance has to be at least top 5 for me of ways I cope with my mental health. That's what I do in this. Yeah. So it's cool you dance too. I know spiritual talks you dance. And dubstep. Have you heard of try and basically say the whole house instead of just saying one dancer, like nonstop, right? Blueprint. It's not House of Dragons, is it? I'm not sure. You brought up dubstep and started thinking. Well, you know, people normally told me when I was younger. Before I make this statement, I did see this. Spiritual Talk says we are brothers. We are quite similar in this parallel universe. That's a fist bump for you, bruh. That's a fist bump, cuh. So in this universe, bro, your name is Emmanuel. That's right. I'm writing your name down, man. So this is literally Spider-Man multiverse right here. And I appreciate you spelling my name right, because I've never met an Emmanuel with an A, and it's quite a pleasure to meet you. What's up, bro? In this universe that seems so vast, but we can reach out to others. Talking about religion, and like growing up, I was always told, don't bring up politics and religion at the kitchen table. Like, don't, not by my parents. They didn't harp that on me. I'm saying just in school and from adults, like teachers, or usually from just adults growing up, I always hear, don't bring up religion, politics, and I think money, possibly, I'm not sure about the money part, at the kitchen table. Why not? They're a part of life. So I've always been under the assumption that talking about these things would bring about chaos and you know, destruction upon everything. This channel, again, I already shared it during this live, like what you think of me, but then I was like, as you know, I don't care. It's a part of mental health as well. Is religion and spirituality and politics not on people's mind? Come on now, really? So let's not talk about it, because even though we're thinking about it, we're not going to talk about it. Depression talks ain't it. We gonna talk about it here. We are going to talk about it. The older we get, life, it just changes, man. It's like you're not going to become unfamiliar the older you get with the world. It's like, man, I've been living in this world for, at least in this state, in this country, in this city, for 20 years now, for 40 years now, for 60 years now. Your knowledge will change of humans and the city. The buildings will change. So what your experience will change. Talk about it. Please talk about it, man. Talk about it with somebody that you trust. Talk about it with a therapist. It could be a clinician. Talk about it. Your life experience, it does matter. It does. It's unique to you. People sometimes, let's see here. Non-existent. People sometimes get divorced because partners couldn't agree on political views. Dang. I mean that it's to me that's a similar extreme to somebody, not extreme. Your beliefs, at least today, people have applied this to Christianity. Yoshi Combat. What is good, man? I'm about to read your comment, but I'm about to read this comment. Um, what you believe, especially today, like I said, with Christians, people attach traits to it before your humanity. Please allow me to explain. If I said to you, I'm a Christian, unfortunately, in the society we live in today, you will then associate certain beliefs and attach them to me as if I think a certain way. And it may not even be true, just because I said the word Christian. So if I then say I'm a Republican, or if I say I'm a Democrat, or if I say I'm a conservative, or if I say I'm a liberal, all of a sudden, because of the box system that we put people in a box, we want people to be in a certain belief system, we'll automatically like write people off. Oh, they must be this way. He must think this way about me before even talking. So all the way to the back at the beginning of this live stream, talking to people, giving respect, listening to what other people have to say. It matters. So that divorce, yeah, man, it's people will define you by what you believe before asking you why you believe what you believe, to really understand what you mean by what you believe. It's gotten that complex in this world. We had to dilute it down to that. To just, hey, can you share why you believe what you believe? I'm willing to listen. I'm not closed-hearted or closed-minded to what you have to say. Yoshi Combat, what's up? What's up, y'all? Interesting topic. I think some people are too attached to their beliefs and don't know how to respect other people's perspective. So in order to avoid conflict, people say not to talk about it. I respect your perspective, Yoshi Combat. Can a discussion be had about opposing beliefs without conflict? Is that impossible? Sorry, Manuel, I'm a little late, but I didn't do pranayama for 4 days for 24 hours. In case if you have mistaken, in 4 days, 10 minutes, wait. Oh, I see. Hey, okay. So you did it 4 days, 10 minutes. Okay, I got you. That would be dang near fasting if you had if you did pranayama for excuse me. If you had did pranayama for 24 hours, 4 days in a row, that would be probably a Guinness World. Well, it'd be impressive. Okay. As a Jess, I'm glad you shared what you shared. Because some people might fear going to hell. More people on this earth might fear that. That might be a thought that could be in somebody else's mind here, right now. That could be. This lie, this, I hate saying that. I don't want to do it. This convo, man. This convo is about that. Sometimes sharing something, you end up noticing or learning that you're not as alone in having that thought as you thought you were. So fear of going to hell, like, that could trigger some people. That could be a normal conversation for others. That could be a talking point for someone. My thing is like love. Are you saying things with the intent of learning, of love, of self-growth, of trying to help others by sharing your experience? That is what we're talking, as long as it's shared through that, man, I'm glad you share. You took the time to share. Hell is something intangible. Oh, hey, it's Jessica. I'm gonna give you a fist bump, man. That's for you, Jessica. You got this, man. You're working through that. You're working through it. Yoshi Combat, not impossible, but it depends on the individuals involved. And this, bro, Yoshi Combat, thank you for sharing this. So I personally enjoy having discussions with people with different opinions. It's always an opportunity to learn, grow, or just connect. Bro, it is. It is truly. Man, like, that's really refreshing to hear. I'm like tapping. So it depends on the individual. So not every individual. Man, so you have to be willing to have the conversation, have it in a way that you won't allow it to escalate into an argument. I'm able to articulate this a lot better because of you sharing that, Yoshi Combat. Right on. I agree with you, but I also understand that it's, even though it's not impossible, it does depend on the individuals involved, their patience, their temper, their interest in the subject matter. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, but now I can go in that direction of understanding. So that makes perfect sense. If you've ever done Uber before, like Uber driver, something similar to that, not everybody wants to talk. Not everybody wants to have a conversation. Sometimes people are getting off of work and they are so happy to just be in a car heading home. I'm a conversationalist, so I've had to really learn from doing Uber and doing Lyft how to adapt, because every individual is different. Every single one, you know? Spiritual time. Hey, no worries. Right on, right on. Let me share a tip I heard from a Christian monk. If something creates... Okay. Non-existent says, let me share a tip I heard from a Christian monk. If something creates fear, it isn't real. God brings peace, not fear. Yeah. Hey, it's just no. I know you're being. Hey, I know you're being serious, man. It's all good. We're definitely gonna be live streaming. I don't mind saying that. we're definitely gonna be live streaming in the future. All right, we're gonna have a lot more get-togethers in the future, for sure. I believe God would not want anyone to live in fear. I love this. Fear. Live in fear. I think yeah, so fear, so living in fear is fearful. Okay, but fear, here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm not saying this is an answer to everything either. I'm not saying Google is the answer or Wikipedia. I'm not saying that at all. Where'd it go? Really? I deleted it. All right. I'm not saying that again. What's the definition of fear? Fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat. Fear. Yeah, I had to agree with that. I don't think that um I don't think that God would like us to live in fear. But fear can be a health response too. That's why fearful, like being fearful, that's not good. But if I go down this time, if I go down, if I'm in an unfamiliar place and it's nighttime and I feel unsafe, I might fear that something could happen to me. Well, that's not necessarily an illogical response. You know what I'm saying? I have a bill coming up and I have no income. I might fear eviction, or I might fear my car being repossessed. Like that's not an illogical thing, but fearful, living in fear. Yeah, that's not something that I'm afraid to go outside during the daytime. Like that's you see what I'm saying? That's fearful. Let's see here. I'm fearful that I'll eat peanuts and have an allergic reaction. Well, that might be a logical one if you're allergic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just I think there's a difference of extremes of fear. Fear is a strong word. Yeah, fear. Spider, yeah. A spider in a tub, like that would not bring me peace. That would bring me some stress. I'd be like, oh snap, there's a spider in my tub and I don't want it to be there anymore. So let's do something about this. I want to talk about something real quick because I know that right now we're talking about fear and religion and spirituality too. Yep. Hope and faith, are they real or fake? Believe or not? Dang, I think the only thing that matters still at the end of the day is what you do. If there's a spider in my tub, I can pray all I want, but I don't think that if I do nothing, that spider's gonna go away. Unless maybe it'll crawl back down the drain. That's true. It could go. It could be. It's fearful of me. It could be. I got a question for y'all then. If you're just joining this live, what's up? If you've been here hanging out with us, yo, we chilling out here. It's like the chicken or the egg question, but a different type. The spider in the bathtub. If you pray for the spider to go away, will it? You see what I'm saying? That is the conundrum of this whole thing. Because a more worldly or materialistic question would be, if I get a shoe, will the spider go away? See, it's the same thing. No, see, I pray. See, so yeah, man. Yeah, see, conundrum. Oh, hey, Jess. You've definitely shared your concern, and something that may be helpful is allowing others to decide for themselves, allowing others and trusting others and believing that others can make decisions for themselves, especially after you've expressed a caring concern. That could be helpful at times. There's a time to pray and a time to get a shoe. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's hilarious. That right there is hilarious, man. Dang. Oh, man. That is so okay. Yeah. Well, that's the answer I got for you. He's like, well, I mean, yeah. That's yeah, man. Dang, you answered it like that. See, I'm not. That was fast. Like, hey, could you imagine having a space where I call it like a lounge where people could hang out, share their week, and then mentally feel more ready to attack the next day and week? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that, man? I'm not sure if you've watched Demon Slayer. I'm currently watching Demon Slayer. I've watched all the way through the Swordsmith arc, the Train arc, season 1. So I'm now watching the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. It's cool that when people can come together for a cause, right? and it be something that's a normal thing, that it's a normal thing to, hey, we're gonna talk about what's happening and then go about improving things. I think that's really cool. I missed that show already. Demon Slayer, yo, hey, it's yeah, it's pretty cool show. I like Tanjiro. Tanjiro, I would say he's a character that I mess with. Yoshi Combat, that would be a dope. That would be dope. A safe space slash support system is important. Man, you're helping me build it, Yoshi. Like you being a part right here, you being a part right here, us talking right now. Hey, that's you're this is it right here. Like, so thank you. Like, right on. We say there is an hour for God worship and an hour for yourself to relax and do bad things. Well, okay. Well, non-existent, since I think you actually like to argue. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. It might bring you some enjoyment. So I'm a debate with you back. Okay. I'm not a fan of doing bad things. I'm just not. I'm just not a fan of it. So I can't really get on board with the feeling of, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so I can't get on board with the feeling of God. We spend an hour with God, and then the hour that we have with ourselves, which I agree with that part, but to also do bad things, I'm like, I don't agree with bad things. The word bad and then things after that, nah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's my opinion. So, but spending time with ourselves, I think is cool. Caroline Lipkins. Caroline Lipkins. Just listening. Greetings from Belgium. Dude, what is Belgium? Why are you Belgium in the house, man? Why is Belgium up in the house, man? Now I gotta, hey, now, hey, now I gotta fly to Belgium. That's what that tells me. I gotta fly to Belgium now. All right. All right. What's up, Caroline? Caroline? I'll make sure I get that. What's up, Caroline? Welcome to the room. Welcome to this conversation. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you being here. What's up? Greetings right back at you. Belgian waffles, like, yo, not y'all really about to? I really, man, man, Belgium, man, we might have to really make a stop to Belgium. It's like praying. No, it just says it's like praying in church, then going clubbing or drinking heavily, and then returning to church. It makes no sense. I see that, and that's where my mind goes. So that went right. That to me is not a lifestyle I would replicate myself if I follow Christ. Though I'm not judging them because they're choosing to live that lifestyle for themselves. So who am I to really kind of care that they're living a lifestyle like that? I'm choosing to live my life like this. And so if they have a problem with me living my life like this, then who's really having the problem with who? Hypocrisy in the church. Yeah, right. So no, I'm honest with y'all. Listen, if I'm struggling with something, I'll say I'm struggling with something. I ain't gonna sit here and oh, I'm perfect. I have it all. No, I don't. I don't have it all figured out. I know a lot of things. Okay? But I'm not a know-it-all. I'm an ultra-crepidarian. Wait, I messed up. An ultra-crepidarian is a person that is a know-it-all. I would consider a know-it-all is the opposite of an ultra-crepidarian. Sorry, y'all. An ultra crepidarian is what an ultra crepidarian is what I strive not to be. I'd rather be researched. I'd rather read the books than claim I know something that I don't. Okay? The opposite of that is hypocrisy. Hey, I know this thing and I don't. That'll make me a liar. I'm not going to be that. No. You think it's Euteria says, you think it's all personalities just clashing. We can't seem to coexist. It seems people will clash regardless of which, sin or not. Okay, you think it's all just personalities? Gotcha. So you're asking me. So Euteria, you think it's all just personalities clashing. We can't seem to coexist. It seems people will clash regardless of which sin. Got you. Well, this is back to like Naruto and Jiraiya talking to Naruto, saying how he wants to end the cycle of evil versus good, pretty much. And even back before, if I've studied religion correctly, I'm gonna get it incorrect on the name, but there's a religion that was even practiced before Christianity, which pretty much talked about there is a good God and bad God. Okay, so all the way back to so much time in history, there's been good versus evil. And is there ever going to be an end to it, or sin or not, right? So let's just talk about personalities, just our beliefs in how societies should be, how our tax systems, right? Politics. So everything outside of the spirit, everything outside of religion. We're talking about specifically materialistic things now. What people believe, who should have a job, who should drink at what age, all that type of stuff. Is that the reasons why we're clashing? Listen. The external is always going to change, but the only way that we're going to come together is if we talk to each other. Will there be a time in history? Bro, I don't know, man. Sometimes doing Uber, sometimes delivering groceries. I go into places, and as a black man, it could be tough. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the, like Ellie Goulding says, I feel the hate, fire when the strobe hits you. That's like off a Trendsetter. But I think that's Ellie Goulding that collabed with Trendsetter. So I can feel the hate, like hate with Juice WRLD, Ellie Goulding. Hate me, still trying to replace me, chase me. Tell me how you hate me, erase me, race me. Wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. Like, man. And then Juice WRLD says like, hate me, tell me how you hate me. Tell me how I'm trying so you can easily replace me. Tell me that I'm stronger, but wasted on the daily. Probably cause there's no one around me numbing all my pain. Man. Probably cause there's no umbrella to shield me from all the rain. Probably because you're the one playing my guys. And seeing these younger kids, bro. It makes me question if things will change, man. It makes me question. I'm like, man, I know that kids stare, but I'm an adult now. Adults stare too. So what hope is there for me to believe that people will stop clashing and it's just personalities? So that question is a wonderful question. What I'm doing is my part. I'm doing what I can, and that's having the courage to say something even when I feel like it might not be important and it doesn't matter. To say something even when I feel like my mind is telling me that what I'm doing doesn't matter. But today, more than ever, I know it does. Today, not today more than ever, just more than ever in my life, Out of these 7 years, and this 6 to 7 year right here, this year, nah, bro. What I'm doing, bro, it matters. It is important to cope healthily, so that way we can stop clashing so much. But if people don't even talk about mental health, man, the clashing will continue. Hey, I said this before on this channel. This passion, I guess, will never go away. Maybe my heart one day will be able to say that, and I'll be like, I look at the world and I just see societies talking about, hey man, hey, you should talk to people, and you should. But until that day, until I see Europe, until I see Russia, and until I see Australia, until I see Nigeria and Madagascar, until I see Jamaica and Florida and Canada and Brazil and Belgium, seriously, bro, and Italy and France, until I see these places care, I'm gonna keep on saying it. If you don't believe me, look back on this channel, type in politics and mental health. Okay? I already said it, man. You should care about your mental health more than these politics, man. Alright? Man, politics will be there 4 years from now, too. Did you know that? But will you be? I want you to be here. Alright. Peace out, non-existent. I think you said see you all. Oh, snap. No, peace out, non-existent. I appreciate you joining live. Yoshi, sometimes I feel like it's not even good versus evil. It's opposing views a lot of the times. If we had no enemies, we would create enemies. Oh, they like blue? We like red. Blue sucks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's interesting. See, that I think that's a personality thing. Then I do think it's a personality thing. That right there, that. But I know that's one example. I know, there's plenty of examples. Like I like winter. What? I don't like winter. I think it should be summer longer, and that shouldn't lead to conflict. But unfortunately, man, see, I think that comes to, again, mental health. It's like a mental health and emotional health. You know. All right. Well, I like red. Well, you like blue. Well, I don't like you because you like blue. Like, come on, man. Come on now. Yeah. You should be liking blue. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I think Jesus is the GOAT. Love, kindness. The worst thing you can do to somebody is like, well, you can do a lot of bad things to people. Never mind. We're not going there. Oh, snap. What is up, RG? What's good with you? We out here chilling, man. Hanging out. Talking about some deep things. Things that a lot of individuals may argue about, may have conflict and butt heads, but we're just chilling here. Okay, so bet I'm usually always different and I'm okay. Hey, what's your favorite color? Let's do it. No, let's do it. We're gonna do it right now, bro. Let's do it, bro. What's your favorite color? Right now. It can be red or blue. I'm not putting limitations on it like that. Okay. What's your favorite color? Are they gonna be the same? What's your favorite color? I know this is an example, But just watch all of them. Ah. Oh. I know I just read all of them. I know I just read. Where did I read that at? Who said that? Who said that? Uh, wait. You make me a leader, then I suppose I don't know if that. I missed it. Like, I like both. I like most colors. Yoshi, nice. Okay. But are we talking about the main color? Because if so, then I'll go with purple. This is wild. So, it's brown. Brown is actually brown is a nice color to wear, especially like a creamy brown, like I'm thinking like a hoodie. Oh, I love brown as a color palette. I imagine a home one day if I get a house and it has it's either the color palette's gonna be like a neutral brown with a brown and then a green like leaves. Oh my gosh. Brown, navy white with green is a great color palette. Okay, so Caroline says it's one big theater and we are playing dolls. Yo, hey, you chilling out here? So you chilling? Hey, during these times together, we're all doing our own thing. Where we're all at. Do your thing. Black and red is my favorite cloth. It's my favorite clothing combo. So, off that one question, different questions were asked. Some of you said, our main color. I've heard sausage gravy. Talking about clothing is red. Red and black is the combo. Purple, brown, or orange. All of them. Some people like all of them. So yo, if the colors we like can be so different, then understanding that other people might have understanding that other people may have a perspective that's different than yours maybe should be more understood. Think about your own family members, whether you're close to them or not. You all might have different favorite colors. So then imagine somebody that's not a family member. But then now we're talking about religion, spirituality, mental health. It's so to not talk is benign. Is astronomically not a good thing to do long term. It'll only cause us to think we understand others less than we actually do. All based upon appearance, all based upon labels, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Jewish, atheist, black, Indian, male. I'm just saying, man, these things are words that define, but the words that come out of your heart and the actions that you do, that really does say more about who you are. If I asked you all, what is your name? Most likely, a lot of our names, unlike Emmanuel, but that's even that's not the same name. I wouldn't know who you are, but what you say and what you do, that defines you. Man, color, all from colors, you know? I was speaking about politics. I need to translate, then a bit later we'll answer. Caroline, take your time translating. I do want to speak more languages. So like I want to continue to increase my ability at being polylingual. Spanish, I'm pretty good at. I can actually say that now. Like I'm actually decent at Spanish now. So Japanese is really the language that I had to just. I think I can now actually learn it. I'm curious what language you speak. Your main, well, what main language you speak? Yes, I live in America, but I can't stand people that say you had to speak English because you live in America. Speaking English in America would be helpful for you. Okay? But what language do you speak? I would like to try to understand your language that you speak. Yep. I don't know why I didn't think about this beforehand. I think it's because I was learning Spanish. Por ejemplo, si hablas español y también estás tratando de estar fuerte en tu vida, no estás solo. Estoy aquí y también esta comunidad aquí también. No estás solo. Puedes hacerlo, podemos hacerlo, podemos vivir en esta vida más tiempo, más días. Podemos hacer esto. Es la verdad. O creo que sí. Yes, I do speak Spanish, Euteria. Yep. Oh, Yoshi Combat speaks Spanish. Oh, snap. Okay. No mames way. That sounds French. That sounds French. I want to learn Japanese. These are the main languages I want to. Sorry, it's a little off subject. We go on tangents sometimes. All right, we do, maybe a lot, but I enjoy them with you. I want to learn English, Spanish, French, and Japanese. So that's why I'm very curious. It's okay. Different languages is hard sometimes. It is. But mental health is in all languages. That's where I'm coming from ultimately. In Spanish, it's slang for like saying no way. What? No mamas way? That was French? Or say what? What? No mames way. Hey. Sorry. Y'all make me too hype, bro. I be going sometimes after a bit of time because I be like yelling joyful like Rengoku, like yes, hi, like yeah, we out here. I be reading the notes. So no mamas way. No mamas way. That sounded French. No way, no mamas way. No mamas way. Okay. You speak Dutch. Yeah, I do want to go. I want to go to Netherlands. I want to go to Belgium. When I was in Barcelona, I met somebody from the Netherlands, and it made me really want to go. So Yeah, it's like, is it like really Deutsch, but Dutch? So yeah, man. Dang, Van Dyke. Like I know, I'm not sure if you watch football. Memphis Depay. I believe it's actually Memphis Depay. So man, I really want to go up. Man, the travel bug. I'm going to travel this world. Like it's just going to happen. I've already traveled a lot of. No, I've already traveled, but I want to travel even more in this world. I want to go on hot air balloons, do meetups in where you're at, you know. But this right here, I'm cozy right here, chilling with y'all right here. Hopefully y'all feel. I think y'all feel the same since y'all here chilling with me. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Question for you. So, understanding you do take steps. You don't have to type this out or anything, but when we do go about facing our upcoming or current challenges, and when we do go about appreciating and having gratitude for this moment and being grateful for things we have, are you still pushing yourself to cope in fun, creative ways and holistic ways that work for you? A lot of things happen, man. Excuse me. A lot of things happen. Yeah, I gotta go soon. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't drank water this whole time. I keep forgetting to drink water, but yeah, hold on. Let me go. Let me drink some water. Excuse me, man. I really gotta start remembering to like drink water. So yeah, hopefully you're still doing things to help yourself feel better. And your kind heart and your the ways you give, do you still make time to recover? Drinking enough water, going to bed early enough, getting enough sleep, talking to somebody that you trust, writing things down, maybe going on a nature walk with a camera, listening to music. Like, are you doing things that are in your control that can help you improve your mental? If you are, hey, that's so awesome. Okay, it's not easy to feel good. It's not always easy to know how to feel good either. So I'm glad that you're taking steps to try to feel better, even when it's not easy. I respect that. Any last questions before we go off and go about our days that you like to ask? Any last thoughts that you like to share? I've been through random harassments, especially outside at night. I dislike it, but I still am breathing at least, so I guess I still have stuff to do, chore or lounge about. You know, Euteria, we've all been this live stream, and every future live stream is mental health uncensored. So I keep it 100 with you, and y'all, I'm hoping, and as I see, you keep it 100 with me. Yeah, man, it's not right that people are freaking harassers. I can't stand those people. And it's also right that, man, you can do things. You can still accomplish things and get done, even after all those BS people do things. Now, sometimes, man, the body needs to recover and rest after things that are done to it. I don't fault people for that. So I always just suggest if you have desire, there's like if you are desiring to do something, if there's like, man, today there's a part of me that really wants to do something and get something done today, even though I'm not really feeling up for it, but I know I might feel better if I get something done. Then I would suggest doing the smallest thing, the smallest. Don't look at the top of the staircase. What chore, like washing dishes, like vacuuming, what chore can start with one dish being washed? That's a win. You never know what doing that small thing could do. It can end up cleaning up half your room. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, man. I would say that's antagonistic behavior, and I don't like it. So, protagonist out here. Protagonist out here. Hmm. Okay, I gotta. Right now, I'm just making sure. Last time I ended, and it cut it short. So I want to make sure I am not missing that this time. Hey, Yoshi Combat, right at you. Okay, I'm about to go. So, all right, y'all. Until the next get together, I'm rooting for you. Bump all people that choose to be bullies. Let's rise above them and choose to be better. Kill them with kindness. Like that's what Selena Gomez said. Let's get it. All right. I think it's time to end the video. Excuse me, the live stream. As I always say, thank you. Thank you. Do you stay swagalicious and keep smiling. Peace.